and welcome to W Rated, the show where we willingly watch the world's worst rated movies. Today we are wrapping up this year's Road to Razzies. If you haven't checked out the rest of the season and want to know what it is our annual season of episodes looking at the nominations for the controversial Golden Raspberry Awards, also known as the Razzies. So they were awarding the worst of 2025 this year. For any new listeners, I'm Daisy, and as always, I'm joined by podcast Triple Threat co-creator, host, and editor Claire. Claire, what are we doing for the last episode of the season?
Well, we are recording currently on the 14th of March. Who knows when this will come out because I'm very behind on my edits. This might come out before the other episodes. I don't know. I might mix it up. But currently it is Saturday the 14th of March, and the 46th Razzie nominations awards have been done. They've been awarded. They've announced their winners. Yeah, they're over for another year. So I know the winners. Daisy doesn't. So it was just a little chatty episode where I'm going to tell Daisy the winners and watch her reaction.
This is great. This is good that we've got like one of us. Maybe next year we could do it so both of us, but I also do like having one of us.
Well, because I'm never sure when they're announced.
Yeah.
Because I always think they're always a day earlier than I think they'll be. To the point that this year when we set up this date, I was like, we're going to be a day early. They're not going to have been announced. They were announced. I'm always a day behind.
Because is it the day before the Oscars?
It's the day before the Oscars, whereas in my brain it should be the morning of the Oscars because the Oscars are the night. So because the Oscars for me will be announced on Monday, but they're actually Sunday. So they announce these on Saturday. But technically they announce these on Friday. They announce these on Friday, really, because it's not Saturday in America yet. You know what I mean? I'm confused.
Mm-hmm. But we're on like one time zone on one of them and another time zone on another. Yeah. But they're the same weekend. That's the main thing that we remember.
But so I checked this morning that they had been announced, and indeed they have. So, do you want me to go picture, actor, actress, or do you want me to build up to them?
Oh, let's do a build up.
Okay.
Let's do a build up.
We're going to start with the Razzie Redeemer Award. An award neither of us got right or even considered.
Oh, really?
It went to Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue.
Oh, interesting.
She got an Oscar nom for Almost Famous, and since then hasn't done anything of good note, according to the Razzies.
So they lose a guy in 10 days.
She was given the award for her performance in Song Sung Blue, which is funny because I thought that film was meant to be bad, but I think it did pick up a couple of nominations somewhere.
I do think it actually did get some Oscar noms. I'm not sure what, but did that come out last year?
I think it came out in America last year and over here this year.
Yeah,
so it's always an attachment.
I didn't even consider that. Yeah, the vibe that I got from that was a bit like cheesy, feel good as opposed to like good. So are you saying she hasn't had a Razzie nom, but they're just saying
no?
She has.
Let me find their official wording,
because that's not one that I would have thought of at all.
This year's recipient of the Razzie Redeemer Award is Kate Hudson for her pitch-perfect performance in Song Sung Blue after a string of Razzie nods, Music, Mother's Day, and My Best Friend's Girl, following her Oscar nomination for Almost Famous.
Music.
I didn't watch that, luckily. I skipped that one.
I don't think either of us did.
No, I don't think it was available over here.
And we kind of took a protest to it, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Worst screenplay. War of the Worlds 2025, Kenny Gold and Mark Hyman.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to assume that War of the Worlds has swept this.
Worst director.
Richly,
War of the Worlds 2025. Worst prequel, remake, rip-off or sequel. War of the Worlds 2025.
I forgot it was in that section.
Worst screen combo. All 7 Artificial Dwarfs. Snow White.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it wasn't Robert De Niro, because
I'm surprised it wasn't Ice Cube and his Zoom camera.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting he's there in every category. Other Razzie nominations love to see War of the Worlds come in.
Worst supporting actor, so not screen combo. Worst supporting actor, all 7 Artificial Dwarfs for Snow White.
Oh, so they got 2.
They doubled up.
Yeah, for pretty much the same
for the thing. CGI dwarfs. So someone was annoyed about them somewhere. Yeah. And I get it if they're coming from the right place.
Yeah.
Worst supporting actress, Scarlett Rose Stallone, Gunslingers.
Oh, Scarlett, I'm so sorry, but
It's deserved.
Let's maybe take this time to reflect on if this is truly something that you want to do and are passionate
It's not her
about.
path, but there are other paths available to
There
her.
are other paths available.
Worst actress, Rebel Wilson, Brightheart.
Yes! I'm sorry, Rebel Wilson, but she sucked. I did not enjoy your performance.
Poor Rebel. I didn't think it was that bad. That one surprised me.
Yeah.
I'll have to look up who she was against though,
Yeah.
because again, the actress categories were a bit weird, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then our last two, worst actor, Ice Cube, War of the Worlds, 2025.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
finally, worst picture, War of the Worlds, 2025.
It's pretty much a clean sweep. Did they? The only thing they didn't win in their category for was screen combo.
Yeah, that's the only thing they didn't get there. Yeah,
Wow.
screen combo is the only one they missed. I mean, it made it immediately to the IMDb bottom 100, so it is.
Yeah,
it's
that's
cemented in hate. Like, people hate this film, including us.
Yeah, I'm really glad we did our full treatment episode for that straight away, because it was a moment in time. But it's weird because it was like a moment in time that was released where it transported us back to a moment in time where it was filmed, aka the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we were all a bit head scratchy going, is this what it was like? would we have enjoyed this back then? And the answer is yes.
No. The answer is no.
No, but people were delusional.
Oh,
people,
okay. No.
Like in the pandemic, up was down,
Well,
left
in
was
fairness,
right.
I feel like we would have enjoyed it on a film again and watch along. That
Yes.
chat would have been on fire.
Shout out to the film again, and guys, they would have loved a War of the Worlds watch along.
So wins per picture. Gunslingers won award for Worst Supporting Actress with Scarlett Rose Stallone. Brightheart won for Worst Actress, Rebel Wilson. Disney's Snow White 2, Worst Supporting Actor and Screen Combo for the Dwarfs. And then coming in on top with 5 is War of the Worlds with Worst Picture, Actor, Remake, Ripoff, Director and Screenplay. So it was nommed for 6 and it pipped out with 1.
It's a bit boring though, isn't it?
We watched a lot. We watched like 14 movies and we could have watched 5. 4.
But
we could have watched 4.
That's, it's not the essence of the project, but I just think it's so well deserved, but it is a bit of a boring.
Yeah.
Like, do they have a ceremony?
But
because like Halle Berry went to collect her award or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but I think they announced the winners before the ceremony.
Right.
But in fairness, when we did our roundup of what we wanted to win versus not win, I'm pretty sure we did say War of the Worlds for nearly everyone as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I'm not arguing with it. I'm just a bit like,
it was so bad. No one saw it coming.
No. And I think what's so great is that, like, even though it had been made so many years ago, like, did you see any marketing for it? I don't remember seeing
I didn't know it existed.
Oh, you didn't know it existed?
Yeah.
So the only reason I knew about it is because it was on, so every week, most popular movies on IMDb, I watch any new ones that come in. There's a little bit of a little trailer hour or whatever, and that was included in that. And I don't think I gave it like a second thought. I was just like, oh, that looks crap. And then as far as I remember, I know I'm rehashing things a little bit, but came home one day and Stephen was like, you've got to watch this War of the Worlds thing, because he's obviously seen like it being trashed online. So it really did get so much attention because of how bad it was, which is just like perfect for the podcast. Yeah. It's like this is our bread and butter, this kind of thing. So whereas the Razzies sometimes feels a bit like quite targeted around, again, we've got like our typical, hate on certain people.
Why was Natalie Portman nominated for Fountain of Youth?
Yeah, our straight to DTV actions and stuff. It feels good to actually have a really bad film actually win some of these.
So it was up against, for most of the awards, The Electric State, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Snow White and Star Trek 31, and I think we both agreed that this was in its own category of bad. Actors wise, we had Dave Bautista, Scott Eastwood, Jared Leto and The Weeknd, and again I think we were like, yeah.
Who won the? Oh yeah, Ice Cube. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm like, who? It's Ice Cube.
In its worst, in its worst remake, we had I Know What You Did Last Summer, Five Nights at Freddy's, Smurfs, and Snow White. I wanted Smurfs to burn, but I'll allow it.
Yeah,
And then in worst director, it was all the same as the worst picture, and so was worst screenplay, picture, and director were all the exact same.
The others just didn't really have a chance, did they? Like, they really lucked out, to be honest. But then again, I wonder how much longevity or like affiliation winning a Razzie actually has on top of being nominated for one. I think once you're nominated for one,
it's a mark against you.
Yeah, I don't think people really pay as much attention to who actually wins at that
That
point.
said, I think being nominated for 6 and winning 5 is quite the stamp.
That's true. That's very true. If you're gonna do it right. Or wrong.
But yeah, I think the only one I wanted, Ariana DeBose for worst actress. I preferred Rebel Wilson, but it's what it is, and I didn't really want anyone to get it. I don't want anyone to be shamed, but
yeah, because as a reminder, like, we watch these
with
to
hope.
actually give 100%. It would be a very different podcast if we were just, although some of them we do hate watch, but we give them all a fair crack.
But we don't start with hate. They brew hate. No. I don't start with hate in my
by a few years of Razzie seasons. But no, I went into Gunslingers with just as much of an open mind as anything else.
And I do think I would have enjoyed it a lot more had I had any decent alcohol in the house. But that was on me.
There are some that are just better for a watch along with people and maybe a drinking game.
Oh, yeah. Well, that basically sums it up.
I mean, this is
I said it would be short.
We knew it was going to be a short episode, but particularly short because, someone came in and stole all the Razzies.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't think Ice Cube. I mean, if he wanted to be iconic, he'd join the ceremony via Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Via Teams.
Well, that's the other thing. He got nominated. Maybe that's why I didn't bring combo, because technically it wasn't correct. It was Teams.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, here's to next year. But we are actually going to do more IMDb Bottom 100. So, it will just give us a little bit more of another. I didn't mean palate cleanser at all, but another taste of bad.
Yeah. Well, hopefully good. There's been some films that we've enjoyed.
There has been some that have been pleasant.
I'm getting us to do Batman and Robin, and I love Batman and Robin. So
never seen it. I never seen it. So
so it's fun bad. It's trash bad.
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of guests lined up who are very excited to join us. So we're gonna get those locked in and then get back to our usual program, which I'm very excited about. So that's the end of Razzie season. How many years have we done this now?
This is our 3rd or 4th road to Razzies, but I think our 5th total Razzies. We did 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 5th Razzies.
Did we not do 21?
No, we started the podcast in 21. So
wow.
So we covered the films of 2021, but it was the 2022 awards.
Yes. God, we've watched a lot of bad films. And
well,
we still stand.
Let me find the letterbox list, which is mildly inaccurate because I think I've missed a few. But and it doesn't have any of this year. So how many did we watch for this year's Razzies? 14? There were 18 films nominated for this year's Razzies.
Right.
And so I have a list that says every movie watched for W Rated Podcast, which may be undercount because of how many Razzies we've done. But currently it sits at 108 films, and we need to plus 18 for this year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I say to our friends, I don't have time to watch good films, this is what I mean.
And yeah, so we're somewhere, what's that? 8 is 60. We're somewhere around 126 films watched for the podcast right now. Yet we've only done a quarter of the bottom 100.
So much more to do. There's other lists. There's previous Razzies. There's a plethora and a gold mine of films to continue to explore. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
I've just organised the list by average rating, lowest first, and it's actually films that are on the bottom 100. We've got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and we've got the 365 Days trilogy, and we've got the Disaster movie. So technically the worst films we watched were indeed the official list, which doesn't feel right to me.
From the Razzies, you mean?
No, from the IMDb list.
Ah, right.
Yeah, they were all. Some of them were Razzie nominated as well.
Mm-hmm.
They got a double whack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
quite a
deservedly
smorgasbord.
so.
Quite.
Quite. All right. Well, that wraps it up for our Razzie season for 2026. Would love to know if anyone's actually gone out and watched any of these films after listening to our pod, or has seen them anyway and massively disagrees. Maybe you are a huge Ice Cube War of the World fan. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, we'll see you on a new episode sometime soon.